Thank you for your word, Lord. Thank you for your word, Lord. Thank you for your word, Lord. Now to the person and power of the Holy Spirit, speak a word to the preacher, here to the hearer. That Christ Jesus be glorified. Amen. Give the Lord another hand of be in the house of the Lord. Amen. Amen. I forgot to tell you one other thing that happened during this last week of the 113th session of the Antioch District Association. Little brother Darrell Sam was rewarded a scholarship. Amen. He's going to get some money to go to school. Amen. Amen. Now, I'm going to show them grace some saying if they don't give that boy that money. Amen. Y'all might see me in the jail like I see me on TV like that. But I know my moderator is going to take care of it. He said to me, he said, I looked at that little letter you wrote to that boy is qualified. Amen. We thank God for him and all of our young students. Going off to school. Amen. We thank God for them. And brother, you still in work? You still in grad school?
I'm done with grad school, Pastor.
I mean, you got the PhD?
No.
You ain't done then. You know, we're going to get that PhD for him if you don't get that. Amen. And but he's going to get it. Amen. Before he's 30. That's my goal for him is to do it before he's 30. Amen. There's some more talented people in here. Where's that little, you? Sister Beth. Yeah, you. That girl can teach. Right. Is she good with kids? Come on, y'all. Sit down. She is superb with kids. Amen. She takes kids in Vacation Bible School for a few days and have them doing some exceptional things. Amen. She's good. Thank God for all of you. All of you are gifted. And I really thank God for my buddy and my friend, Minister Clarence Finley, because he's going to be my eyes again today. Amen. Amen. His legs ain't good, but his eyes are good. Praise the Lord. He has good eyes. So I'm going to ask him to read. And listen, your bulletin might be a little bit off. Every now and then, Sister P and I, we get on different pages. Amen. But I take the blame. The theme of the lesson is you gotta let it go. Yeah. Look at your neighbor. Say, neighbor. You have got to let it go. Now look at the neighbor. Really look at him like you mean it. Say, neighbor. This time. You got it. Amen. And the scripture is found in Luke chapter 23. I think the greatest and the most profound scripture on forgiveness in all of the Bible. Let me say it one more time. This is the most profound and greatest example of forgiveness in all of the Bible. Luke chapter 23. The first verse is verse 34. And then as he reads, he's going to read 34, and then he's going to skip down to verse 39. And you will see the practical working out of forgiveness. You're never too low or too bad to be forgiven. And it's never too late to be forgiven. Say it one more time. You never done enough bad stuff to not be forgiven. And I know you've been waiting a long time. You should have done it a long time ago. You should have obeyed God a long time ago. But it's still not too late. Going to ask him to read verse 39 after 34 through 43. Brother Ben.
Luke, chapter 23. Pastor, Father, church, I'm full today because our oldest son, Clarence Jr., has come from Long Beach, California, to get his children and take them back to California with him. Thank you, Father, for a father.
Yeah.
Thank you, Father, for a father.
Yeah.
Thank you, Father, for a father. Thank you for a father and a pastor that constantly told us just the truth. Luke 23:34 reads, then said Jesus, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. And they departed his farm and cast lots. 39. And one of the malefactors which were hanged railed on him, saying, if thou be Christ, save thyself and us. But the other answered, rebuked him, saying, does not thou fear God, since thou art in the same condemnation? And we indeed justly, for we receive due rewards of our deeds. But this man hath done nothing amiss. He said unto Jesus, Lord, Lord, hey, remember me? Remember me? Woo! Woo! I just remember me.
That's all right. That's good. That's good. All right. He said, remember me. And Jesus replied to him, saying, today.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It ain't too late.
Today. Yes, sir.
I know you waited to the last minute.
Hey.
I know ain't nothing you can do. You're going to die in a few seconds.
Yeah.
But it ain't too late.
Too late. Amen.
Today, you shall be with me in paradise.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Somebody ought to give God some glory. There is a cable station called the Animal Channel. On the Animal Channel there was this video of the majestic eagle, bald eagle, soaring graciously way up in the sky. And all at once, in a powerful, majestic move, this eagle made a dive.
Yes, sir.
Went down in the ocean, and when the eagle came up, in its talons was a big fish. And this majestic, powerful, the most powerful bird on the earth started to make its ascent back up with this big fish. And he started flapping and flapping. He rose up a distance and he kept flapping. Then he started to struggle and to strain and to flap. But he couldn't go up because of what he was trying to hold on to was taking him down.
All right.
And he kept struggling and straining and flapping. And sooner or later, what he desired to hold on to took him down. And he died. He died because he wouldn't let go what he was trying to hold on to.
All right, Elder.
And somebody came to church and some stuff you're holding on to is about to take you down. The Lord sent me by this morning to tell you, you've got to let it go. I know they dog you, but let it go. I know they talked about you, but let it go. I know they kicked you to the curb, but let it go. I know he talked you happy, and then he let you down, but let the Negro go. Let it go. It may be hard, it may be painful, but let it go. It may disturb you, it may hurt you, but let it go. God told me to tell you to let it go. If you don't let it go, what you're holding on to is going to pull you down. Let it go. Well, there's a man in the Bible, he experienced what it is to be forgiven.
All right.
That's one man I know, he valued the experience of being forgiven. And this man's name was Peter. Y'all remember Peter? He denied the Lord 3 times, and they kept on pressing him, got him real nervous, and then he started cussing. But Peter experienced the Lord forgiving him, and then restoring him, and then using him. And then in his first letter, 1 Peter 4:8, Peter says this. He said, above all, love each other deeply, because love covers a multitude of sins. Love has a way of covering stuff that'll take you down. Love has a way of making things livable that'll cause death in your life. Love covers a multitude of sin. And then Paul comes in and Paul says this. Paul says that love keeps no account of other folks' sins. Paul says love has a problem counting stuff up right. Love has a way of finding a way to help you forget what folk did to you. Love doesn't keep count of what folk have done to you. Love doesn't keep score. Love doesn't leave anything for you to get eaten with folk on. Help me, somebody. Love make you forget what they said about you. Love helps you get over what they did to you. Something about love, y'all. Oh, I know we come to church talking about I love everybody. You just lie. Come on here, y'all. Don't even speak to the person on the right side of you. But love has a way of making you forget the hurt that folk caused you to have. That's what love will do. If you really love somebody, you will forgive somebody. But let's look at this lesson. I mean, this is something. Jesus, the Bible says, verse 34 says, then. Don't forget the word then.
Yes, sir.
It's a linguistic word.
All right.
It takes you back. It takes Jesus back to something that happened before he can go forward. It takes him back. First of all, it takes him back. All of those folks he saw while he was hanging on that cross they were in his life before. Here he is, hanging on a cross with a mob of folk around him. And he says to the mob of people around him, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. He goes back. He said, Father, forgive Caiaphas, the high priest.
All right, Elder.
For the mock crime that convicted me. He said, Father, forgive the one who spit in my face. Father, forgive the one who hit me. Father, forgive the one who brought the crown of thorns and pressed it down in my head. Father, forgive the soldier who took some nails and nailed in my hand.
All right, Elder, teach it.
Father, forgive that man that had them spikes that he put in my feet. Forgive him too. And then he said, Father, forgive that soldier who had the spear that speared me in my side. Father, forgive those folk who hurt me. Father, forgive those folk who pained me. Father, forgive those folk who taunted me. Father, forgive those folk who laughed at me.
All right, Elder.
Father, forgive those folk who harmed me. I'm trying to help somebody. Father, forgive those folk who talked about me. And then he said, Father, there's a folk that he don't see. Forgive them too. I don't see the woman with the issue of blood. She ain't here. Forgive her.
All right.
I don't see blind Bartimaeus. He can see now, but he's not here to support me. Father, forgive him. Father, forgive them folk who don't come to church. Father, forgive those folk who wash their cars on Sunday morning. Father, forgive those folk who come to church and start a mess.
All right.
Father, forgive those folk who are big shot callers and big ballers at home, but their weakness in church. Father, forgive them. Forgive the folk in the choir. Forgive the folk in the pulpit.
All right.
Forgive the folk on the deacon board. Forgive the folk in the benches. Forgive the folks on the usher board. Father, forgive them. They don't know what they're doing. Have somebody ought to give God some glory. That prayer was for you, and for you, and for you, and for you, and for me. Father, forgive them. They know not what to do. And then Paul says in Philippians chapter 2, verse 5, he said, let this mind be in you, which is in Christ Jesus. Well, that word you ought to underline it. The word you is in the plural. It's good if one or two of us would have the mind of Christ. But it's a whole lot better if the whole church would have the mind of Christ. Whole church take on the attitude of Christ.
Yes, sir.
And we start forgiving some folk that we can see.
Amen. 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 Well,
Husbands,
well.
start forgiving wives.
Yes, sir.
Wives, start forgiving husbands.
Well,
It's easy to forgive somebody you don't see.
Come on now.
But it's a different thing to forgive somebody that you go home with every day. Preach, brother.
Come on now.
It's difficult sometimes to forgive that person that's in the bed with you. Come on. Y'all missed it. Let me see that on this side.
Come on now.
It ain't easy sometimes to roll over at midnight hour and forgive that person that said something to you before you went to sleep. Come on.
Come on now. Yes, sir.
Easy to forgive somebody you don't know. But it's hard to forgive somebody in the same choir you're in. It's hard to forgive somebody wearing a white dress like you got on. Amen, somebody. It's hard sometimes to forgive folk who are real close to you. Folk you can hear. Folk you can feel. Folk you can touch. It's hard sometimes to forgive folk that you're around all the time. You can't get away from them. Everywhere you go, there they are. Everywhere you go, you see them around, reminding you of how they dogged you. Come on, somebody. Now, it's hard to do that, somebody. But the Bible said we ought to follow in his steps. And if he said, Father, forgive them, you ought to say, Father, forgive them. They don't know who they're messing with. Amen, somebody. You ought to say, Father, forgive that woman on the usher board who rolled her eyes at me. Forgive that choir member who nobody can get along with. Forgive that church member who's always starting a mess and always picking on you. Father, forgive. Can I hear y'all say it with me? Father, forgive them. They don't know what they're doing. Now, how do we forgive them? Well, some of y'all look like y'all got some problems. Trying to forgive some folks. Some of y'all look like there's some folks y'all been hating on for a long time. And folks you ain't spoke to in a little while. How do you deal with people that you have to see every Sunday? How do you deal with people in your family? Them folk that you don't ever hear from until they want something. How do you deal with them? That ain't gonna do that. Do you like Donald Trump? They send you a text. Do we deal with it? Let's go back to the text. It's right in the text. Listen to what he said. He said, Father. Here he doesn't say God. Because God is the general term for God. He doesn't say Lord. Lord is a special term for God that means that God is ruler.
Yes, sir.
He doesn't say Almighty. Almighty is a term that identifies God as being omnipotent. He says Father. Father is a term of endearment.
It's a term of relationship. It's a family term. And the only way we can really and truthfully forgive folk is that we have to be in God's family. Just anybody can't forgive anybody. You have to have a relationship with God. You have to be on good terms with God. Jesus is saying, I don't care what you do to me. You can't do enough for me to make me mess up my relationship with my dad.
Amen. Amen.
I got some news for y'all. You can't do enough to me to mess up my relationship with God.
Amen.
I forgive you because I got something going on with the Father. And since I got something going on with the Father, I'm not going to allow your hating on me to mess up my relationship with my dad.
Come on now.
So he said, Father, he didn't say, I forgive. He didn't talk to them about what they were doing. He talked to the Father. Some of y'all make me so mad. I ain't talking to y'all.
Right now.
Don't know you, don't want to see you. Don't want to be around you.
Come on now.
But I can talk to my daddy about you. Father, forgive them. They don't know, but they don't. They think they know because they don't know who they're messing with. I'm a child of God. All right. Father, forgive them. They don't know what they're doing. I want to run a little poll in the house. How many folk in your life right now that you need to pray that prayer for?
Amen.
Amen.
Oh, well, you got keep your hands up. Now you ain't praying for them. You're praying for you.
Amen. Amen.
Because what they did got you jacked up. They ain't thinking about you. They got you messed up. So Father, forgive them so I can get them off of my mind. Come on, somebody. Father, I can't help them, but you can help them. Forgive them. You don't know what to do. Exactly. Let's run on. Now, he's on the cross. But always remember there were not just one cross on that hill. There were 3 crosses on that hill. There was one man on the left side. He was dying in his sin. There was another man on the right side. He was dying from his sin. And then there was the man, Jesus, on the middle cross. He was dying for their sin. But the man on the left, he's a gangster. He's a criminal from the go. Both of them turned on Jesus. And you know what? A lot of folk are like that. Those folk who done turned on you, they're in a bigger mess than you are. And yet they turning on you. They already messed up. That's why they turned on you. So he turned on Jesus. And he said, if you are who you said you were, why don't you do something special? Save yourself and then save us. And y'all don't know what happened to the boy on the right side. I don't know whether he wiped the blood out of his eyes, the sweat out of his eyes, and he saw that sign over Jesus that said, Jesus, the King of the Jews. I don't know what. I don't know what got a hold to him. Maybe he heard somebody say that he raised the dead, healed the sick. I don't know. I don't know what happened. But he had a change in his thinking. And he said, now, he addressed him as, Lord,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I know you're in charge. I see you hanging on the cross, but you're still Lord. I see you're not grumbling. You're not complaining. You got to be God. Lord, when you get into your kingdom, I ain't asking for much. My life is all jacked up. Been drinking a lot of liquor, running a lot of women, doing a lot of stuff. All my life, I know I'm about to die. But Lord, if you will, remember me. Hey, anybody all of us ought to be praying that prayer. Lord, I messed up. I've been down. I've been low. I did a lot of bad stuff. But Lord, remember me. Remember me. If you don't remember nobody, remember me.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
I like the text. There's a man, the Mount Zion Baptist Church in Los Angeles, California, used to do a lot of citywide revivals. Some of y'all have heard him. I used to go hear him all the time when he comes to St. Louis. Dr. E.V. Hill, an agricultural major, never been to nobody's seminary. Dr. Hill preached on this, and his imagination started running away with it. Dr. Hill said, when the man said, Lord, when you get into your kingdom, remember me. And Dr. Hill said, Jesus, stop dying. And he got in his spirit. His spirit took over the man's spirit. And in a twinkling of an eye, his spirit took the man's spirit all the way to heaven.
Come on.
So when he got there, so all the gates of heaven, all of the gates were closed. And said, man, Jesus got to the gate, and an angel showed up. And Jesus said, open the door, open the gate. Angel said, no, we can't open this gate. He said, you remember when Adam and Eve sinned? Yeah. They sent an angel down there with a sword to guard the gate to Eden. And they also said word up here, because of the sin down there in earth, he said nobody can get in up here. So Jesus said, open the gates, O ye gates, and let the King of glory come in.
Yeah.
And he said, who is the King of glory? Jesus said, Lord, mighty in battle. Open up the gates and let the King of glory come in. Said that moment, the angel opened the gate. Jesus threw the man's spirit in the paradise, and he came back down. When he got back down, he looked back up, and he saw the gate was closed again. And Jesus hollered, what's going on? Why did you close the gate? The angel said, well, that's a believer. He got in, but we got to close the gate. We can't let the rest of them in. And Jesus said, what do you think I'm dying down here on the cross for? I'm dying down here that whosoever will, let him come. And I came by to tell you that the gates is open.
Yeah.
I don't care where you've been. I don't care what you've done. God has already opened up the gates Somebody ought to give God some glory. Whosoever will, let him come. Hey, aren't you glad that he opened up the gates to let us in? One glad morning. When this lunch is over, I'll fly away. Somebody give God some glory. The gates of heaven is already open. If he let him in, I'm going to walk in one day myself.
Yeah.
Somebody ought to give God some glory right up in there.